Okay, hi everyone. I'm going to talk this evening about Vimperator, a plugin you can use for Firefox to use Vim key bindings to browse the internet, to do crazy things, and of course to use your favorite editor with all the keystrokes you love for browsing the internet. I'm Matthias Günther, there's a special sign on there, and I'm Wikimatze on Twitter. Okay, first of all, this is how I see Vimperator. This is Kevin Spacey. He made a very famous TV show called House of Cards. I really love it. And I see in this picture some similarities to Vimperator. Because in some ways you're living here in a very confusing, great world with so much information out there. And of course, if you're a Vim user, you're not used to use the mouse so much. And of course, you always stick to your keystrokes and you memorize the things you really want to do, to press, to scroll down, to scroll up, to search something. And Vimperator gives you such a power that you're just sitting here like Kevin Spacey on a throne and try to rule the internet again with Firefox and Vimperator, of course. So this is just how I have a picture of Vimperator. Okay, Vimperator is very old. It was first the development was started by Martin Stubenschrott. It's a very good German name. And he worked on it on 2006 and made his first release on 2007, so it's quite old. And basically where it came from, it was a fork from Conqueror, and this is an Emacs browser, and it's still under development, and I don't know how it's developed and how the Conqueror is being maintained, but I think it was just the beginning for Vimperator to start out of a fork from Conqueror. And their Vimperator is distributed by Vimperator Labs. So they're already their second product they have is a plugin for Thunderbird, where you can use also keystrokes from Vim to just to use Thunderbird. I'm not using this plugin. I just use Vimperator from them. Okay, first of all, why should you use Vimperator? In my eyes, there are three very important things you can do with Vimperator. The first one is the hint mode. So if you know a plugin called Easy Motion, it's a very famous one plugin. It's you just press a ladder, and then Vim will show you on the screen certain numbers for certain words or text component, and when you press such a number, it will automatically jump to the position where the number is. And so this is also available. Vimperator makes it very easy for you to jump to certain links, to open them without using the mouse or any other things. The second one, of course, is a wonderful auto-completion you have. So you can take it for browsing your bookmarks, the commands you type in, the help, or just browse the manuals for Vimperator. So it has also, it's just adopted the style of Vim's exhausting help manuals. So nearly everything, every command is described in the manual of Vimperator. And last but not least, it is possible to write custom plugins to extend Vimperator, and these plugins are written mainly in JavaScript, and we will maybe we will watch some plugins which are available there. Okay, first thing you want to do with Vimperator is of course going around. And first of all, there are the famous JKHL keystrokes to move around. So to move down, up, left and right. And of course you can always have a scroll page down and scroll page up movement. So it's space and Control B. So if you want to close your session and just save the current tabs you've opened, you just press ZZ. And of course, if you just want to quit without saving, Q. If you want to close a tab, just press D. And just to open a previously closed tab, just press U. Part 3 is when you have many tabs open, you can use B for buffers for browsing your tabs. So I'm normally just a person who has 20 or 30 open tabs, and sometimes it's very something I've want to see, and I just could only remember the name of the title of the link or the page. Then it's very helpful to just open the buffer searching, type in the word you want to search for, and then it will open to the tab. Then there's a nice keystroke GI. It will automatically open to the last input field on the page and will detect. And you can zoom in and zoom out with this keystroke there. Okay. Then, of course, you want to edit something on the browser. And there are also different things you can do. First of all, you can just press open, and then then type in the URL you want to see, and will then just open it in the current window. If you press tab open and then URL, it will open this page in a new tab. So it's really the same keystrokes and commands you normally have to, which are available in Vim. So next thing is tab only, so close all the other tabs except the current one. And of course you just can browse with history command your recently visited pages. And if you press in page info, you get a detailed, just a high-level overview of the page, which shows you some encoding, atom feeds, and other things, related things to the page. And if you press set all, there you will just have to see all the settings of your Vimperator RC file. So you can use the Vimperator RC file to just to customize your Vimperator, like custom key maps. You can type in custom commands, and you can do nearly everything on this file. And so with set all, you can just get an overview of all the options you're using. And if you press in add-ons, it will just open Firefox add-ons tab, and there you can see you can install new add-ons, plugins, and so on. And if you press in help, F1, it will open the menu of Vimperator. This is basically when you're using Vimperator the first time. I really recommended you to read through the document there. It will really explain everything you need to know, and it will help you to get started with it. Okay, so enough of talking. For the first part, for editing and navigating, I will show you now some examples. Okay, scroll down very fast. Then press space to have a page down, and Control B to go upwards. Okay, then we can close the session with that and open it again. So I would open again the page. And what else you can do is then you can, of course, press ZQ. And open it again. Come on. Okay, and there you go. And there you got a fresh new session. Okay, let's see. Let's open a new tab. And if you press D, it closes it, and U, it will reopen the closed tab. So very easy to remember. It's like undo, of course. Then let's see. Just type in B, and then there you can see my open buffers. And you can just type in, okay, Berlin also, and then it will just open this tab. I love it very much, this feature. Okay, do we have here, no, we don't have any input fields, so then let's open, okay, as you can see, here is an input field, and if I press now GE, it will automatically jump to this field, so this is also very, very handy.
GI, right?
GI, yeah,
Okay.
GI, exactly. So then zoom in, whoa, 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 and zoom out. Yeah. That is the basic navigating commands.
I think you can also use the dot to zoom in, so if you just try to zoom in and then use dot.
Ah, it will repeat.
If you repeat that.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I'm
true.
not sure what the dot is usable for other than this, but it works. There's a dot command.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Okay. Then tab open. Let's see what this page is. Oh. Welcome to Ruby.org. Interesting, right?
You get an email at ruby.org.
Yeah. This domain is available. So, hey.
but it's $35.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only dollars, but still some money.
Yeah, it is.
For mail, quite expensive.
Yeah.
Is it for the domain or for the email?
No, not for the email.
Just for the email.
Yeah.
For this domain is available for personalized email address.
Okay, tab only. Yes, it works. What else do we got? Ah, yeah, page info.
If you now say you, does it open two tabs again?
Yeah, I think.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Just the last. Oh.
And it works with February.
Yeah.
How do you unput this text? How? What?
Just escape. Just press escape, of course. So just always think the Vim way. Woo.
Yeah, in fact, I think if you press GI again now, like in the bottom left corner, you see.
Do you see? Ah, yeah, I forgot to say that you're in insert mode. Can you see the queen one on the left? Yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, in text areas you're in insert mode.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. Yeah. Then let's try the page info. Oh. Page info. There we go. And there you can see something.
Not for long, but
Not for long, yeah. I just... Okay, set all. There you can see my settings. Basically, I just didn't configure so much. But here you can see what is important. Yeah, you can also use Vimperator for file browsing. I'm not using this. I don't know why. I should use Vimperator for file browsing.
if you go on a FTP server,
Yeah,
then
that's...
it's the same technique that Firefox just provides by browsing files.
Yeah.
And it's the web page, FTP browser, or your local file system. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't use it anyway, but
And that's...
they're in Firefox, not Vimperator by itself.
Yeah. And here, of course, you have the wild mode for completion. So it just displays the words you Vim offers when you use auto completion, history, and so on. So everything is here set up. Okay. Yeah. Then let's see the awesome add-ons command. Yeah, that's it.
But inside the add-ons tab, do you still have the Vimperator available or not?
No.
Can I now do
No.
something with Vimperator? Like F to jump to something?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
one
but
link.
it's
So it's a big link.
Brilliant.
it's the page is made with HTML probably, so it works.
Yeah.
It works on the get add-ons page.
And this one, yes, but not in this internal one. So I cannot disable things without using this other thing. What's it called? Mouse.
Mouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
The,
Mouse? What's this?
what's this?
This is what you need to point things there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but can you show the easy motion thing on a more complicated web page?
Yeah, it will go.
Like you search for
Yeah, we'll go through it.
boxes on Google and then just click the 20th link, please.
We will go. We will see.
Okay.
Just in a
I
couple
thought
of
you were
minutes.
done. Sorry.
No, sorry. Not so fast. Okay, let's say open the internal help. So you can also press F1. Let's see if this works. It's a Mac. Oh, of course. Oh.
Fn F1.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so help F1. And there you go. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Oh. Dot, dot, dot. No. Yeah. And there. It's really wonderful. Everything is explained. You can play around with the option. So you can set options like set, and then it's so nice that then you can just, if you press equal sign, then it will open you the available option values. So yeah, that's really awesome. Okay. So, and if you press W, you can just length the current URL. And then, okay, now I'm yanking the Liberator and so on URL, and then you can just paste it in there. So, when you're using this letter,
Why?
Y, yeah, okay. Always forgot the pronunciation of the
Ipsum
word.
will probably also have been okay for most people.
Yeah. Okay, and you can press R for reloading a page, and if you press big R, it will reload the current page and it will skip the cache. Yeah. Okay, so these were only the basic things of Vimperator. Now we will come to something more delicious. What are now the great features of Vim? And I already taught you, you can use Y to yank the code L into your clipboard. And what I like very much is the Control E plugin. So when you're having an input field, let's go to Ruby, oh yeah, why not Ruby Gems? And then press GI. Okay, now I'm here. And if you now press Control E, it will not work because I've not gvim installed on my machine. But you can configure it and say, okay, use macvim instead or so. And what it then does, it will just open a text editor. There you can have your spell checking. So you have your whole Vim environment, can edit your text. You can copy it, it's safe, it's in your Yankwin or it's in your backup folder of files. And then when you're just pressing ZZ, then it will close the Vim session, gvim or macvim, and then it will just paste the text in this field there.
You could probably just set editor equals mvimf, and maybe that would work.
Maybe. I don't have anything installed on the
you don't
machine.
have mvim?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just a basic Mac without anything installed on it.
It doesn't work.
So that it work.
It doesn't have vim. It doesn't actually work.
Okay.
I use that for umlauts. Because in Vim you can enter umlauts with digraphs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
open text areas in Vim, enter the umlaut, save it.
It's
Yeah.
nice hack, but you should try to take a look at Xcompose.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Yes.
And I have it all in one key for all the Polish letters, and while I'm at it, all the Norwegian and stuff to have some fun. But Xcompose is
We
really.
have fun in strange ways, but okay.
I hear that a lot, yes.
I simply reconfigured my keyboard to have on LTR US the umlauts, so I don't have to.
Those are fine until you have a Polish colleague, because I have these key bindings with Alt GR, but those only work for Western Europe things. And apparently Poland is not part of Europe in that case, so I have to fall back to Xcompose for that.
Yeah, Germany is also not part of the Western world when it comes to the English International Keyboard. It's not, so I had to configure my own one. But it's actually not that complicated to create your own keyboard layout.
Yeah, it's not so complicated. Yeah.
But if everything else breaks, we have Vim for the rescue. That's good to know.
So the second nice thing you can use in Vim are jumps. So it will just using the path you take when you're clicking links, and you can go and you can see where you went, where you were, where you have been, and it's very nice to see if you just want to go back and see, okay, where I've been, and you can see the history there. Of course, you can also press Ctrl O and Ctrl E, and then you can just move forward or backward. So if I'm now going this way and then this way, and then opens the jump command, there you can see. So the first line was on Ruby gems, then I went to all gems, and then I went to the filter to the letter O. So there you have your history. If I press now Ctrl O, let's get out of here. So always press the escape button. So then Ctrl O will go back, and here I am again. If I press Ctrl E, go forward and forward. Okay. Next one. You can also see the source of a page with. You have to go in command mode and then press G F, and then you can see just the source code of a page. And if you press it again, you will then just see the page again without the source view. And if you press G, big Shift F, you can use your editor to see the source code there. So, of course, on my machine it's not working because I don't have any gvim or macvim installed. But it's very handy if you just want to grab the source of a page and...
That should work regardless, because preferred editor does not say open it in gvim.
Yeah, but it's configured in the default settings of Vimperator to open it in that way.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, maybe I'm just too set up for it.
And then if you press W view command, it will just open the source of the specified URL. Yeah. Okay, so now we get to the motions, to the really awesome thing of Vimperator. And yeah, so let's go, oh, not so fast. So if you press F, it will go to find mode, and then it will display all the links which are clickable on the page with a number, so that you can press them and it will open them. If you press capital F, it will open them in a new tab. So let's do it. So where should we want to go?
Soup and scroll down.
Only till the end.
Just here, you have enough links.
Okay.
At the end of the soup.
They say.
So let's say this one. Okay, of course you always just see the numbers of your current view.
Can you scroll down a little so we don't see only the letters,
Yep.
but have a bit more? Yeah.
Okay.
Can you scroll down while you are seeing the numbers? It comes from the top one. Okay.
It comes from the top one,
Can
yeah.
you scroll down now while the numbers are shown?
No.
Damn it. Okay. So you have to
But I
scroll
think
first and then...
But I think you can just make a mapping for this.
But then you have to recount because if you scroll up now,
Yep.
then you find,
But you can also just start typing. I think if you just say.
Yeah, you can also type in the ACL also, then it get narrowed. Yeah.
So you can't actually map anything, because if you start typing, it's gonna put it down.
So it's actually
Yeah.
just for the currently visible links.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think you can also change the things that it uses. So it uses numbers by default, but you can also give it letters, and it will also use letters if you want to. So it depends on what you feel more comfortable.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. And the next awesome thing about this, you can have a special search mode. So you just have to press colon, and then you can press S to save the destination link of the link you want to open. You can press yank to just save the destination link of the link you want to have. And you can also open the context menu with pressing C. So let's go back here and say we want to open the context menu for see. Oh, focus mode. Why is it not working?
I think you're pressing.
Okay. So, colon C, and then I want to open the context menu on 28. And that will open the context menu.
But you cannot go up and down with NP.
Let's see.
I don't think
I didn't think so. No. So you have to, you have to.
Control D is down, I think.
But not while in
But
hint mode.
Yeah.
but not because you're here in the context menu. Yeah.
I think I've tried to override the mappings on the context menu as well.
Yeah.
It's
You can.
Normally you just first find your link and then decide what to do with it.
Yeah.
yeah. That also would have been better. It's,
Yeah. Like this thinking before acting thing. People
So there are more things you can use with the mode. So just browse the documentation, and there you'll have an exhausting explanation of all the options you can use in the hint mode. Plugins. I don't usually use any plugins because Vimperator doesn't have any plugins which are useful for me. So maybe if you were using it now or later, if you're still using it before this meeting, maybe you can just show me one useful plugin for
I have
Vimperator.
one thing which is not exactly a point, but I can show it afterwards.
Yeah. But well, yeah, there you can write them in a very straightforward way in JavaScript. It's not so difficult. It's just like writing a plugin for Vim. Except it's not the Vim script language, so maybe it's more beautiful to work on it. Okay, here's a pick credits. And that was my talk about Vimperator. Okay, any questions?
Have you ever tried to record macros? I mean, I heard that it's possible.
It is.
That you just say like in Vim queue something and then start recording the macro and actually use it.
No, I don't. No.
For how long do you use Vimperator?
Now for 2 weeks or so.
Okay, cool.
And I really
Always
try
try
to.
find a good someone who's actually done this to see some experience on this macro thing. And I think people say it's that's the one feature that makes it better than Chromium, the Vimium for Chrome or something, where you have the Vim, the hint mode and everything is easy.
Yeah.
But this macro thing is something that's, I think, unique to Vimperator. So I would have loved to hear something about that.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know anything about it myself.
Writing macros instead of cucumber features would be nice.
yeah. Basically, I'm thinking about if I have to configure like 5 similar jobs on a Jenkins machine, or I always have the same click path. Like go to the overview page, configure, go to down a bit, then fill in this one field just for similar things. Then it could be a good use case for this macro thing, but it's
You could
even
write
for
it
me
as a
contrived.
mapping.
So.
You could write it as mapping, but you'd have to actually know what you're gonna press, and naturally you can't really record it because.
Okay.
So I am using Chrome and I'm using Vimium in Chrome, and what I've found interesting here is that the marks to the links are numbers. And I find in Vimium it's not numbers, it's chapters.
You can,
okay.
You can configure it.
You can configure it. Okay, good.
And
Because the
both
numbers are
Hard
right
to-
up there.
Yeah.
Well, I configured it to numbers, but I can in Vimium you can change which characters are available for this hint mode, and I always switch into hint mode and then start typing what I want to have. So to narrow it down, because on a huge page I'm looking at a ton of stuff, and then I want to like open the link for this one server, and I know it's something an app server. This narrows it down to like 4 machines,
Okay.
and then it's only 1 to 4, and I have to think a little bit, see, and it's mostly easy. And this context switch from characters up to the numbers, which is not that big, but just to make me think is good enough to take a breath and really be sure about which number I want.
Yeah, okay.
So it's
Leave
not
the
that
server.
Oh, I accidentally hit the production machine.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened to me ever again.